How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Stillwater artisanal ales up in this piece in the form of their new gold. Yeah, this be a Lush and Hoppy modern blonde ale, 6% alcohol by volume. It was canned about a month ago, and I picked this up locally. It's weird, actually. I'm doing 3 beer reviews tonight, and all 3 beers that I'm reviewing, I picked up not only at the same place today, but it's been a long time since I've done 3 reviews of beers that I've picked up. I actually have a fridge full of my beer. There's no beers from viewers or breweries or anything like that in my fridge. That's weird, to be perfectly honest with you. So, oh, no, there is one. There's one in there, but I didn't feel like drinking it. Anyway, close enough. I've always enjoyed Stillwater's labels, to be honest with you. Even though they're just kind of like, they're that new school geometric pattern, but in a little bit more of a reserved, conservative kind of way. That reminds me of the platter on my turntable over there in a certain sense. Gold on black works. Gold on white definitely works too, so I'm a fan. Don't pick up a ton of Stillwater because their price point tends to be kind of poopy. That's not the case on this one, so I was kind of excited. That does not look like a blonde ale. That looks like a hazy IPA. It looks like a 6% hazy IPA. Pinky finger just under it. White as white could be head, and that rich orange core. So yeah. Is it blonde? Yes. But by looking at this, if you whip open that old BJCP book that's so important, it doesn't look like a blonde ale. Anyway, let's get a nose. There's a big hop presence there, but it's not getting like striking, like, it's not like, oh my God, gobs of grapefruit, oh, pineapples, you know, fruity stuff like that. Even on the bittering side of things, it's not giving me a huge grain pop or anything. I know they're there. I know there's a copious amount of hops in this. It's just kind of neutral. Soft little, probably more like stone fruit, a little stone fruit, a little dollop of grapefruit. Nothing as far as bittering goes, even though I feel like there is going to be bittering in the taste. Done and done. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh, I like that. Lemony. Like lemony in a way that kind of Brett sees lemon like. I kind of like that. Really beautiful mouthfeel on this. Soft. This has to have Saison yeast in it. If this does not have Saison yeast in it, I don't know what does. And that's kind of how it's coming off to me. It's coming off as more of like a extra hop, dry hopped hazy Saison. There's definitely a bittering component there, almost like a green component. I want to say hop burn, but a little fluttering of that kind of floating around there. Super soft mouthfeel, something you usually get with like a little bit of lactose and a decent amount of oats in it. But there's this cool, kind of spicy yet banana-like, with a touch of lemon kind of flavor coming off of this. I don't think is hop driven. I think a bulk of that is actually yeast esters. This is kind of why I like Stillwater. They fuck around. They do this. They don't just get a bunch of hops, brew a base, the same base, and just do hop combinations. This definitely has thought process in it, in the yeast side of things. More than just like, hey, London 3 or Conan, you know? Could be something, Quebec yeast, maybe. I doubt it, though. I think it's more of a Saison yeast. Vermont yeast, maybe. Where'd they brew this? North Haven. Brewed and canned by Stillwater Artisanal, North Haven, Connecticut. Is that, is North Haven, is that 10%? I don't remember. I like this a lot, actually. It's completely not what I thought it would be, which is, honestly, maybe it is, because that's kind of how Stillwater rolls. Like, I don't really expect, when I read that, I don't really expect to get what you read on the label from them. So maybe not getting what I expect is kind of on brand for Stillwater. But if you look at this without knowing who it is, you think about a Lush and Hoppy modern blonde ale. Well, it just said a hoppy pale ale with Saison yeast. That would have been, I think that would have been better, you know, because that's what it is. All that style fuckduggery aside, is it a tasty beer? Yes. It's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm gonna crush this can like super fast. Yeah, It's giving me a nice hot presence on it, giving me a beautiful mouthfeel. There's aggressiveness on the kind of green side of things. There's a nice pop of kind of fruitiness without getting overly sweet. Mouthfeels to die for. And like I said, that kind of combination of that lemon, kind of peppery saison kind of yeast kind of thing coming in is just kind of a nice, beautiful dollop on top of deliciousness. I love this beer, actually. Very excited that I picked it up. Very good stuff. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better blonde ales I've had as late. It's not a blonde ale. It's one of the better hoppy pale ales that I've had as late, because that's what it is, even though it has saison yeast. Yes, the Mount Rushmore status. Those are words. They're hard. Very close. Very, very close. Value availability. Like I said, I think I paid less than $14 a 4-pack for this, which is like unheard of when it comes to Stillwater. I could be wrong. Maybe I was looking at the wrong price tag. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like hazy pales, you like hazy farmhouse ales, and you want something that's hazily in between both of those, because that's exactly what you're getting here in a very tasty MFing package. So there you go. A review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Stillwater right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.